Okay, we want to tell you about a new technology that blurs the line between humans and machine. Elon Musk's Neuralink uses Bluetooth technology to connect the brain to the body again in people with paralysis, people like Lee Marten, a Canadian man who has ALS. He's one of the first Canadians to receive the implant back in late May. Marten has limited movement in his hands and is no longer able to walk, but the chip allows Marten to control technology with just his thoughts. Yeah, you heard that right. Marten is able to control a mouse on a computer with his brain. He received the implant as part of a clinical trial at the University Health Network's Toronto Western Hospital. And Lee Marten joins us here in studio. Thank you so much, Lee, for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so, let me just start by, first of all, how are you today?
Good. Yeah, every day's quite different with ALS. You never really know how the day's going to go until you get up. But yeah, it's a battle, but I feel like I'm facing it head on.
Yeah, I think you are, especially when you consider what you have now ventured toward, which is experimental surgery.
Yeah.
How scary was that?
People keep asking me that, and honestly, it wasn't that scary at all. Mm-hmm. The scary part was being diagnosed with this disease. Anything that could sort of help was kind of exciting. I was looking forward to it, and honestly, it's been a game changer for me.
Can you talk about that a little bit? How does it change or make things easier for you?
Well, with ALS, like you said, eventually you're fully paralyzed. And my hands, I can manipulate my right hand a little bit, but my left hand is completely almost dead. So anything I can use on a computer, like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, I can play games, I can send emails, all by just thinking about moving the cursor. I still have to get used to charging my head. You have to charge the implant every couple days. It lasts for about 8 to 10 hours. So I attached like a MagSafe charger to my skull, and it charges my head. It's crazy.
It does sound crazy.
Yeah.
It sounds fantastic, and it sounds like it's almost out of a movie. So I can see what you mean by it being an exciting moment, considering what you're facing.
I've regained a little bit of independence because I have to ask for help for everything these days. So,
when you talk about being able to use things like Instagram or maybe play a video game, that sounds like fun. That sounds like the kind of thing that the average person gets to do. But I'm guessing for you that's so much more significant because the communication with your loved ones. This is not just about Instagram. This is being able to write them messages at times when, at some point, you might not be able to.
Yeah, as you can tell, my voice is starting to slow down and go a little bit. It's going to get worse every day. So the Neuralink is going to assist me to communicate with my friends and family and essentially stay in touch. I don't know if you saw the interview on Good Morning America a couple days ago of the NFL football player that got recently diagnosed, but he's completely lost his voice and ability to communicate. Mm-hmm. So, and he said, your mind stays sharp through it all, and your body goes. So, I can still dream. Everything is sharp as crystal. It's just my body can't communicate.
Mm-hmm. You can tell how sharp your mind is in having this conversation. Can I ask you about Elon Musk?
Sure.
Because, there's a lot of people who have opinions and they aren't fans of any project that he has tied himself to, and certainly he is behind Neuralink. I'm interested to know what you think.
I think he's an entrepreneur and he's a trailblazer. Like him or not, I'm a big fan. I think it's going to take someone like him to cure cancer or even cure ALS one day, because no one else is really doing it. Neuralink is out there pioneering. Like, how do you think about putting a microchip in someone's brain to improve their life? Like, I would have thought this technology was like 50 years from now, but here we are in 26, and I've got it in my head, and I'm talking to you in CBC studio, so it's it's pretty wild. I feel a bit like a rock star, all for the wrong reasons.
I can't think of a harder or maybe worse diagnosis to get, or maybe a more inspirational way to move forward when you're faced with that diagnosis.
Totally.
So, Lee, again, thank you so much for
Of course.
coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.